War in Ukraine, the rising prices, the pandemics, disinformation or record heat waves. If one thing has become clear in recent months, it is that nation-states cannot solve all these challenges alone. If one thing has become clear, it is that we need a strong European Union. A European Union with its member states acting in solidarity and offering solutions for major challenges like the Zeitenwende in the face of the twin transition. Solutions that have all people in mind. That is what we, the Friedrich-Ebert-Stiftung, have been working for here in Brussels since 1973. And recently with even greater effort.
Three days after Russia invaded Ukraine, German Chancellor Olaf Scholz announced the Zeitenwende. Russia's war is the biggest attack on the European security order in decades. It hits the EU in times of multiple other crises. This raises old and new questions. How can we strengthen the EU as a geopolitical player? How can we assert European values in close cooperation with our European and global partners? Here at the FES EU office in Brussels, we are actively working on these questions. What drives us in particular? The EU must advocate a multilateral order. Our trade and development policy must be sustainable, fair and democratic. We need a progressive and humane asylum policy. European democracy must be bolstered. We need a concerted and effective EU enlargement policy. And we ensure that social democratic progressive voices and perspectives from the Global South are heard in Brussels. How? We are bridge builders. We are offering platforms for debates where we are providing expertise and insights from over 100 FES offices worldwide. And we are connecting European decision makers and civil society via our programs and our online journal IPS.
Digital technologies are changing the nature of work, thereby creating new challenges and opportunities for millions of workers. One prominent example is the ever-expanding platform economy. But like platform workers, many Europeans work under precarious working conditions. Therefore, we need a future of work with decent jobs and with equal opportunities for everyone in Europe. A future of work with high standards of social protection. In the digital age, workers and their representatives will need to fight for this anew. At FES Future of Work, we focus on new technologies at the workplace and on new forms of work, such as platform and remote work. We emphasize the importance of a responsible digitalisation for all workers, regardless of their age, gender or ethnicity. With our expertise, our studies and our debates on the future of work, we aim to bring progressive approaches into the forefront and shape a digital transformation that profits not the few, but the many.
Never thought so much about the importance of energy for our daily lives and our economy in Europe before? Well, at least we share this insight with millions of Europeans right now. The war in Ukraine shows us how dangerous it is to rely on fossil fuels. And the most recent extreme summer heat showed us how dangerous climate change will turn out to be. These crises and their social consequences make it pretty clear. Climate and social policy have to be the two sides of the same European coin. And we have to accelerate the energy transition. So yes, change is coming. But if carried out the right way, everyone can gain from it. We can gain clean, independent and affordable energy by accelerating the energy transition towards renewables. And everyone, every community must be able to take part in it. At FES Just Climate, we work for a climate and energy policy that benefits everyone. We work for an industrial policy that delivers good jobs and an innovative and strong European economy. In short, we work for a socially just climate and energy policy in Europe and beyond. That's FES Just Climate.